Spiritual wealth and material wealth are two fascinating concepts that often come up in conversations about life, happiness, and fulfillment. Let's chat about them as if we're just hanging out over a cup of coffee. First off, material wealth. This is the stuff that's easy to see and measure. Money, possessions, property, and all the physical stuff we accumulate. It's what society often uses to gauge success. You know, the fancy cars, big houses, and designer clothes. There's nothing inherently wrong with material wealth. It can make life comfortable, give us security, and even offer opportunities for enjoyment in helping others. But then there's spiritual wealth, a less tangible but incredibly vital aspect of life. This isn't about bank balances or property titles. Spiritual wealth is about inner richness. It's the peace you feel when you're content with who you are. It's about having a sense of purpose, meaningful relationships, and a connection to something bigger than yourself, whether that's nature, humanity, or a higher power. The interesting thing is how these two types of wealth interact. Material wealth without spiritual wealth can feel hollow. Ever heard those stories about millionaires who are miserable? That's a classic case of high material wealth but low spiritual wealth. On the flip side, high spiritual wealth without much material wealth can still lead to a deeply fulfilling life. Think about monks or volunteers who dedicate their lives to others. They may not have much in terms of material possessions, but they're often rich in happiness and purpose. The real magic happens when someone finds a balance between the two. Imagine being materially comfortable but also rich in love, purpose, and inner peace. That's like hitting the jackpot in the game of life. It's about understanding that material wealth can provide comfort and opportunities, but it's the spiritual wealth that fills your soul and gives your life meaning. Remember, spiritual wealth grows from things like gratitude, compassion, mindfulness, and connection. It's about how you treat others and yourself. It's nurtured through practices like meditation, spending time in nature, meaningful conversations, and acts of kindness. In a nutshell, while material wealth is about what you have, spiritual wealth is about who you are. The coolest part. You can work on increasing your spiritual wealth at any time, no matter what your bank account says. It's like this unlimited resource that can bring immense joy and fulfillment to your life. So, yeah, both material and spiritual wealth have their place. Finding that sweet spot where they complement each other, that's where the real richness of life lies.